All right, y'all, so I've been working to correct my irrigation and I'm still working on that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and apply something to the soil that will help. And there's products that you can get, this one here called FOURPLAY, that is for localized dry spots. And I've showed you in the past, I'll link to a video how to make your own FOURPLAY, which is basically dish soap as a penetrant, RGS, which is root growth stimulant, which has sea kelp and humic, and then Hydretain, which is your moisture manager. So basically what this is with the sea kelp, you're creating more roots deeper, then the humic is filling in the space with carbon, and then you have Hydretain, which is helping moisture to get to all of those new roots and compact around them, and then the final thing you have is the dish soap, which helps it all to penetrate. All of that can be made on your own, and again, I'll link to that video, or you can get FOURPLAY here. And so for FOURPLAY, you need 9 ounces, you put it in the hose end sprayer, and you fill the rest up with water, and then you go spray it deep, spray it hot, spray it hard, paint it black in your trouble spots. So you can see here, this is the side yard I've been working on now. It's getting enough water now, and you can see it looks much better. But can you see how over there it's stressed, and then in here it's still stressed? And that's because what's happened is the grass has just been weakened or stunted from all the times when it didn't have enough water. And so now it's trying to recover. And so what the FOURPLAY is gonna do is gonna, like I said, drive more roots. It's gonna help everything to penetrate, and it's gonna help more water to hold in here. So that way this can just recover a little bit faster. All right, now some of you might ask, do I still need Hydretain with this? I mean, you could use this as a replacement for Hydretain if you wanted to spray the entire lawn with it, but I typically use it just in the rough spots or the hot spots. Dry spots, maybe along sidewalks or driveways where you have radiating heat. That's where I'm gonna use this. And I just use Hydretain by itself for the entire lawn as my moisture manager. So this is really more for when you have really trouble spots like I have here. That's what this is for. And I mean, I'm gonna put this whole sprayer down on just this. This is probably about 600 square feet of dry spot here. I'm gonna put the whole sprayer down on it. You cannot overdo it. You're not gonna hurt anything this way. Whether you do the homemade version that I showed you, or you use the actual FOURPLAY, can't overdo it. So there we go. Now I'm gonna go back and water this in, but before I do, if you look on the top here, you have off, then you have water only, and then you have on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this to water only and water it in. Doesn't matter, it's empty, so I could keep it on the on if I wanted to, but I'll just turn it to the water only, and then I'll go ahead and water everything in. One other thing I wanna show, see this tab on here? That tab is designed so you kinda know when you're turning on and off, you can feel where the tab is, so you know if you're on stop or water only. But people think that they're broken because they can't get that past the tab. Now I can't do it with one hand, but you can see, just move it past the tab. See that? That's how that's meant to be. Just move it right past the tab there. That's how that's meant to be. Some people think it's broken or whatever, and you can bust that tab off if you want, but just move it right past the tab. All good. So there's water only, and there's on, and you'll hear it change. Listen, you'll hear it, because there's a Venturi in there, which we've talked about before. Water only, fully on, sucking from the tank. Now the tank's empty, so you're not seeing any difference now, but anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That tab is supposed to be there and nothing's broken. So here we go, I'm just gonna water it in.